What is up, YouTube, and welcome to Sci Fi Month for the month of February of 2016. Yeah, I'm great to be here, on YouTube. Sci Fi Month was my idea. It was a brainchild from my intellect from last year. I said, you know what? I want to dedicate an entire month to talking all things sci fi, movies, shows, shorts, just everything science fiction that I can, talk about for 29 days. And but before I get to Sci-Fi Month and start reviewing stuff, I'm doing my first DVD and Blu-ray update for February, and I got a lot of stuff. Got a stack of DVDs and one Blu-ray. I'm going to show that at the end. So let's get started. I hope you guys enjoy this, and if you've seen any of these movies, let me know because I want to definitely share. You could share your thoughts in the comment section. First of all, this is the first DVD I got from the Disney Movie Rewards. I signed on for their emails last year, so I got a ton of points, and I used my points for a mystery DVD, and this was my mystery DVD. Pretty decent movie, Mail to the Chief. It was a Disney Movie Club exclusive, and I liked this film. I thought Randy Quaid played a pretty decent president. I like the kid, Bill Switzer, I believe his name was. Yeah, I thought it was a pretty funny, comedy, family film about politics. It didn't bore me to tears. It's short. It's only 89 minutes long. It's definitely better than a lot of Disney Channel movies I've seen over the last 10 years. And no features, just, it's full screen. But it's a fun movie. And if you haven't seen this movie, definitely check it out. They have it online, so you can find it easily. And it's definitely it was definitely worth the points I spent on it. So that's Mail to the Chief. It's a Disney. There's no artwork. It's just a plain disc, but it was worth it for the points I spent. Next is a Bond film I didn't have, and this is considered one of the greatest Bond films ever made. And hopefully, I won't get put in trouble with the picture because it's partial nudity. But here we go. This is Goldfinger. Yeah, it's the girl, dead body that's covered in gold. There's a Bond. Nobody does it better than Bond. Yeah, see, I don't hate everything British. I think Bond is a pretty cool character. I've been watching most of the Bond films the last couple years. I started with Quantum of Solace, which was kind of a downer, but the rest of the films that I've seen, a lot of them were good. There were some duds in there, but Bond is a really cool character, and I'm glad I got this DVD. It's got two audio commentaries, one with the director Guy Hamilton and one with the cast and crew. So I'm definitely going to give this a watch sometime. Not for Sci-Fi Month, but Moonraker would have been more appropriate. But this is a good Bond film. One of the coolest villains, and it's got a Bond girl named Pussy Galore. Yeah, definitely a fan of that name. But it's a great movie. It's definitely worth your time if you haven't seen it. Now, this is a John Carpenter film next up that I got on Amazon. I think this film is very underrated. It's very awesome. I saw this on cable last year and I do not regret it. And I think it's one of the gems that John Carpenter did that was very underappreciated. It should not have been a flop. It's awesome. It's R rated and I think it's really well done. And that is for what it is. And that is John Carpenter's Ghosts of Mars Special Edition. Yeah. Finally got this movie on DVD. Two thumbs up. I agree with Ebert and Roper. This movie is bad ass. And it reminded me of other films like Dread and Escape from New York and Escape from LA and also a little bit of well, of course, Species because you got the girl from it, and just really really awesome movie. I mean, I will say this on camera right now. I'd rather see this 100 times over Mad Max Fury Road, and I haven't seen that movie yet because I don't like the lead actress in it. And the movie's getting tons of praise, and I don't think it's going to live up to my expectations. But this did. Carpenter knows how to do a movie, and he didn't have to wait 20 years to do it. He's still one of the best directors there is, and I don't think this is a terrible movie. The critics were wrong on this one. And this film has a commentary with the director and with Natasha Henstridge. I will say this right now: her character is better than Rey from The Force Awakens. I will say that with a straight face. She is badass. She's a tough chick. She's a great Canadian actress. She doesn't have any superpowers. She's just a really tough woman that knows how to get things done, and just awesome. Her name is Melanie Ballard in the film, a headstrong police lieutenant. And plus, Natasha Henstridge shows some skin at the end of this movie, which is always a plus. Gorgeous blonde woman. Love this actress. She can knock my socks off. Even though she's in her 40s now, she can still kick ass more than a lot of females today. It also has Ice Cube. Great lead in this movie. Yeah, not the greatest lead in a Carpenter film. That would be Kurt Russell because he used him a lot, but he was good. I like Jason Statham. Love the Transporter films, the first two. The third one sucks, and the fourth one couldn't wipe the ass of the first two. Pam Grier, I like her, and this chick, I've seen her. I think she was in The Faculty. But I like this movie. This movie is done well. Great gore, great action, awesome effects, really good makeup. Just Carpenter really knocked it out of the park, and I think this is very underrated. And yes, take that with a grain of salt, but I think this movie is awesome. R rated. No Star Wars movie will ever be like that. Will ever be R rated, that's for sure. I don't want to hype it too much because I know some people will probably see it and say this is stupid. To me, it's awesome action horror and it's done well. Anyway, that was Ghost of Mars. Next, I got this for $3 at Family Dollar. It's a comedy with women. See, I'm not a sexist. Hot Flashes, The Hot Flashes. It's got Brooke Shields, who I really enjoy. Daryl Hannah, I like her. Virginia Madsen, beautiful, really actress, Oscar-nominated actress. Cameron Manheim and Wanda Sykes. I hope this is a good film. It's 100 minutes, so I don't think it's going to be that too much of a hassle. And it's a sports comedy, so I'm going to give it a watch. Directed by a woman. See, I'm all for the female perspective, but not when it's shoved down my face. I'd rather see something like this. So hopefully that's a good one. I like female comedies. You like Bridesmaids. That was a good one. Anyway, next is a $5 movie I got at Target. It's another Marvel animated film that I added to the collection, and I'm glad I did. And that is the Next Avengers, Heroes of Tomorrow. Yeah, the Avengers kids basically, and I think they're really cute. I like this movie. It's pretty underrated, because it's not as highly regarded as the other animated Marvel movies, but I think it's pretty cool. For the collection, I definitely like this. They have older versions of Iron Man, Tony Stark, and Hulk with gray hair. That's awesome. And it's got a lot of nods to the Avengers. It's basically the Avengers kids. You have Azari, who's the son of Black Panther. You have Torrin, who's the daughter of Thor. You have James, who's the son of Captain America, Hawkeye, the kid version. Of Hawkeye, and you have Pym, who's basically Hank Pym's son. This is really cool. I'm glad I got it for a cheap price, and it's a nice addition to the Marvel films, and definitely looking forward to Civil War. So I'll see this again probably before Civil War. So next, this is an action film that was. This is not the 2011 movie with Ryan Gosling. This is the other movie from 1997. Very underrated. Actually, it's got a lot of praise on IMDb, which I think it deserves it. I haven't seen it yet, but I want to, and that is the 1997 version of Drive with Mark Dacascos. This is the special 116-minute uncut version, so I'm gonna see everything in it. It's the special features has got some deleted scenes, behind the scenes. This is a really good cast. You got Mark Dacascos and Kadeem Hardison, who I love as in Casey Undercover and other stuff. And you got the late Brittany Murphy. Rest in peace, you beautiful woman, you. And I can't wait to see this. I hope it's really well worth it. I got it at Rite Aid because they sell DVDs. There's the insert. I hope this movie's awesome because I've been waiting a long time to see this one. I tried to see it on YouTube once, but it got deleted. So there's that. Next, I got this trilogy. I showed this to my friend Sean. He's on YouTube. He's a good friend that recommended these movies to me. I didn't like the fourth one. I thought it sucked. It was boring and had terrible CGI, and the story just didn't get to me. It went over my head, but I'm willing to give these films a fair shake. These are the first three films. I have no interest in the fifth one. I know it's going to be more or less the same thing as the fourth one, just a passing of the torch. But I'm giving these a chance, and that is the Underworld Trilogy. Yes, I know that these are British films. I got it. I understand that, but hey, if it entertains me, I will give it the pass. And these are the first three films. I don't care about Awakening. I don't care about the next one coming out in October. Just I don't. Kate Beckinsale's too old for the part now, but these are the first two with her, and then the prequel, which I'm going to see first, the Rise of the Lycans. All the films have features. The first one is the extended cut of the original film with the director and cast commentary. The second one has a director and filmmakers commentary, and some features. And the third one, there's no commentary, but I'm willing to see it first because I like to see things in chronological order. These are the inserts. Yeah, there's Beckinsale's face. I hope these movies are worth it because I'm not a fan of Kate Beckinsale at all. But I'll give these a fair shake. I will give them a chance. Hopefully they'll entertain me despite my bias because you know how I am. Because after the Force Awakens, I was afraid to touch anything British after that. But anyway, moving on. This is the last film I got. It's a digibook, which is very very cool. Got it for $5 at 7-Eleven. Great deal, and it's a war film from 1940. I think about 1940. Let me check. No, it's from 1930. This is the original version. All Quiet on the Western Front. I thought that was John Wayne, but no, it's not John Wayne. It's John. No, it's Lou Ayres. This is a very beautiful set. It's a collector's edition. Look at all those features. Blu-ray exclusive, perfect high definition picture and sound, Pocket Blu-ray app, and BD Live. So look at the inserts of this. This is so lovely. I really like digibooks. I'm glad I finally got one. Look at that. So lovely. It's a Blu-ray disc. Look at that picture right there. These are the notes. Look at that production photo. This is a really beautiful set. It's got some biographies of the actors that were in the film. I really wish I could get more digibooks. They're hard to find now because Best Buy got rid of a lot of them and they don't sell them as much. And I think these are beautiful. It's like a digital book, like a Kindle Fire, but with paper instead of a screen. There's a beautiful woman right there. I love old movies too. I told you I'm a jack of all trades. I will watch a film from any era, any time frame, anything, because film is my passion. I just love film and entertainment, and all kinds of films, black and white, color, whatever. But there's the rest of it. Let me open this one. Some more photos. And by the way, because this film got nominated for Academy Awards, and it is Oscar season, I'm not going to watch the Oscars this year, but let me keep going. Look at that poster. How awesome is this? This is the French poster, I believe. Yeah. Here's some more photos. Hope you guys can see that. Yeah, it got 4 Academy Awards, and it won 2 of them, Best Picture and Best Director. So I got a Best Picture here. And there's the last one. There's the DVD disc. This is a really beautiful set, and I got this for $5, not 50, not 35, not 25, $5 brand new at 7-Eleven. Thank you, 7-Eleven, for always having good deals. You're awesome. So that's my haul. That's all the stuff I got for the month of January. Some of them I ordered in December, but they got here a month ago. That I'm glad I got a ton of stuff to watch now for Sci-Fi Month. I could watch, Ghost of Mars and Next Avengers and et cetera, et cetera. This is a great haul. I'm happy with the stuff I got. I'm always grateful getting DVDs and Blu-rays. I will never stop buying physical media because I think physical media kicks ass. And that's for all those haters that say, oh no, digital is going to take over everything and physical media will be forgotten. Not in this mind of mine. And I'm glad I got all these films. I'm hoping that a lot of them are really good, the ones that I haven't seen. So, anyway, that's my haul. Hope you guys enjoy Sci Fi Month. I got a lot of movies and shows to review. I'm not, there are rules though. I cannot review a movie I've reviewed already. It has to be a new film that I haven't seen yet or a film that I've seen already but I haven't reviewed on my channel. So those are the rules. I cannot review any of the Star Wars movies because I've reviewed every single one of them. I can review one of the cartoons, but none of the films because I've reviewed them all. But that's my thoughts. Those are all my DVDs and Blu-rays I got over the last month. Thanks for liking. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for commenting. You guys are awesome. Thanks for watching my videos. Thanks for sticking with me because I will never quit. I'm going to do this despite YouTube's BS of copyright claims and all that. I don't put any footage, man. It's me, my camera, and all the stuff around me because that's all I need to show. Anyway, enjoy Sci Fi Month, guys. I got a lot of stuff for you to see. So I'll see you in the next one.